What's going on, guys? Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm bringing you my review of the modern billet 3-window black mesh upper and lower front grills for the factory front fascia on all 1516 Mustangs. Now, a lot of us like to stand out from the crowd, especially when it comes to the 1516 Mustangs. If you're looking for a simple appearance mod to switch up the factory front end of your S550, then these upper and lower grills from modern billet may be for you. This way you can add some aggression and style to help your Mustang stand out. Now, as I mentioned before, these are going to be a direct fit replacement for all 1516 Mustangs, including the GT, V6, and EcoBoost. They're going to exclude the GT350, however. Now, like I said, you will have to have the factory front bumper, so if you have an aftermarket front fascia, these grills will not be for you. Modern billet definitely tried to add a twist to the factory front grills, offering that 3-window style. It's just what's in between the 3 windows that actually changed. This offers a diamond pattern wire mesh grill made of aircraft grade 304 stainless steel, finished in a powder coated flat black to give it a corrosion resistance and some extra aggressive styling. So the lower grill I have here from modern billet is going to be the same case as the upper grill. You're getting the same 304 stainless steel from the same aircraft grade quality with the same flat black finish. Only difference for the lower grill is it's actually going to stand out from the rest of the pack. The rest of the companies on the market usually just make an overlay that snaps onto your factory grill. That's not the case here. Modern billet actually made this a complete replacement, requiring you to remove your factory lower grill and completely replace it with this one. One of the added benefits of upgrading from a factory grill to the modern billet ones I have here is it can actually keep your engine running a little bit cooler. What you're actually doing is you're just getting a little bit of a better airflow leading straight to the engine just to keep the temperatures down. Now, some of you might not be looking to get an upper and lower grill replacements for your factory front fascia on your 1516. If that's the case, modern billet made it very easy and split them up so you can get them individually. Now, if you'd like to get the upper and lower in a convenient combo kit, that's available as well. But if you're just looking to get the upper grill and you want to keep your lower stock or vice versa, you have that option as well. As far as the price goes, the upper and lower grill combo kit from modern billet comes right around the mid-range compared to other options on the market. You're looking about spending about $500 for the combo kit, and if you're looking to split it up, you can pretty much just cut that price in half for each of them. Before we jump right into the installation, I do want to point one thing out up front. You will be required to remove your factory bumper, and you will be doing a little bit of minor drilling to the factory grill clips that won't be visible, so it won't affect your decision in the future if you decide to switch to another aftermarket grill. With that said, if you're not looking to do any modifications to your factory front bumper, then this grill combo set from modern billet will not be for you. Now, for this installation, you will need a couple of tools, including a couple of sockets, a flathead screwdriver, and a drill with small drill bits. Now, like I said before, you will need to remove the factory front bumper, and you can start to do that by popping the hood and removing the front radiator cover. Once that's off, you'll have a couple of screws underneath there that hold down the bumper. Get rid of those screws and unclip the bumper from the 2 sides nearest to the front tires. Once you get the bumper off, you want to remember to unclip the headlight so you don't pull that off with it. Now, I definitely recommend putting the bumper once you get it off on a big towel or a blanket just to keep it from getting scratched while you're swapping out the factory grills. Once you get the bumper down on something safe, you can start to pry off both of the grills using a flathead screwdriver by pushing it down on the clips to get it to pop out pretty easily. Once you get the factory lower grill out, you can start by drilling the holes in each of the clips. You're provided 12 screws and lock nuts, so you'll be drilling 12 holes. Once the holes get drilled, you can put the lower grill in place and place each of the screws through the pre-drilled holes on the lower grill and through the holes you just drilled in the factory clips. Once that's done, you can tighten them down and you're good to move on to the upper. Once you move on to the upper grill, it's going to be the exact same process as you did with the lower grill. The only difference with this one is instead of 12 holes like you did with the lower grill, you'll be doing 14 holes. Once everything's said and done, you'll tighten down the screws and lock nuts and you're good to go. Now, when you're ready to pop the front bumper back on the vehicle, you want to start by plugging the headlights back in, because if you forget that, you'll have to come back and do it all over again. Now, once you get the headlights plugged back in, you can start to pop the front bumper back on by the clips on the front tires. From there, you can screw the top screws down and then pop the radiator cover back on and you're good to go. It's a very straightforward process, and even with the drilling, I'd say you'll be spending about an hour of your time getting this done start to finish, and it's a no-brainer. I'd give this a 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty scale. Just to wrap things up quickly, guys, if you're looking to spice up the front end of your S550 and give that stock bumper an aftermarket aggressive look, then the modern billet 3-window black mesh grills for the upper and lower portions of that bumper might be for you. You can get yours right here at AmericanMuscle.com.